The world of video games is filled with stories of titles that achieve critical and commercial success, but few games have reached the level of widespread cultural recognition that Plants vs. Zombies has. Released in 2009 by PopCap Games, Plants vs. Zombies quickly became one of the most beloved and influential titles in the tower defense genre. What makes Plants vs. Zombies stand out among the many games in its genre and beyond? Well, its success can be attributed to a unique combination of accessible gameplay, innovative design, and more. In this video, I'm going to go over 7 reasons on why Plants vs. Zombies was and is still successful. I hope you guys go on to enjoy, and if you guys do, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into the reasons. One of the primary reasons for the success of Plants vs. Zombies is its accessible yet deeply engaging gameplay. The core concept of the game revolves around defending your home from an advancing horde of zombies using a variety of plants that have different abilities. The simplicity of the gameplay mechanics, where players place plants on a grid to fend off the zombies, made it easy for new players to jump in and enjoy the game without needing to learn complicated controls or deep mechanics. Plants vs. Zombies features over 50 different types of plants, each with unique abilities, such as the pea shooter that shoots peas, the sunflower that generates sun, and the walnut that acts as a defense barrier. As players progress through the game, they encounter new and more challenging zombie types, requiring them to adapt their strategies and plant combinations. This balance between accessibility and strategic depth kept players coming back for more as they experimented with different plant combinations and tactics. Moreover, the game introduced a sense of progression. Each level added new plants and zombies, which kept the gameplay fresh and exciting. The satisfaction of earning new plants and unlocking new levels provided players with a constant sense of reward, which is a key element of addictive game design. Plants vs. Zombies also had a relatively short playtime per level, making it easy for players to pick up and play for brief sessions, but the difficulty curve ensured that they were always challenged and motivated to continue. Another reason for the game's success lies in its memorable and charming visual and audio design. The whimsical art style and quirky character designs set Plants vs. Zombies apart from other games in the tower defense genre, which often relied on darker, more serious aesthetics. The plants themselves were designed to be colorful, expressive, and endearing, with each plant having its own personality that players could connect with. For example, the sunflower's smiling face exuded positivity, while the pea shooter's determined expression conveyed a sense of focus and urgency. This playful and lighthearted visual style appealed to a wide range of players, from casual gamers to more experienced ones. The zombies, on the other hand, were just as memorable. From the browncoat zombie to the more specialized ones such as the conehead zombie and the digger zombie, each enemy had a distinct visual identity that made them easy to recognize. The zombies were also deliberately silly in their appearance and actions, further enhancing the game's whimsical tone. This combination of charming characters and humorous design made Plants vs. Zombies feel unique and fun, contributing to its broad appeal. The audio design in Plants vs. Zombies also played a significant role in its success. The music was catchy, upbeat, and the sound effects from the zombies' groans to the satisfying sound of peas being shot added to the game's overall charm. The soundtrack, composed by Laura Shigehara, became iconic in its own right, with several tracks being released and even performed live in concert. The combination of visuals and sound created an immersive, fun experience that encouraged players to keep playing even after hours of gameplay. Plants vs. Zombies was a commercial success, not just because of its quality, but also due to effective marketing and distribution strategies. Upon its release, the game was made available across multiple platforms, including PC, Mac, iOS, and later, consoles, which ensured a wide audience. The game was easy to purchase and download through digital distribution platforms, making it accessible to gamers worldwide. PopCap Games, the developer of Plants vs. Zombies, had a solid reputation for creating casual games that were both fun and accessible, but Plants vs. Zombies was arguably their breakout hit. The game's marketing relied heavily on word of mouth, as players shared their experiences online through social media, gaming forums, and review sites. The game's humorous premise, colorful design, and memorable gameplay mechanics were shared virally, spreading rapidly across the gaming community. The iOS version of Plants vs. Zombies was a significant factor in its success. Apple's App Store had to become a popular platform for mobile gaming, and Plants vs. Zombies was one of the early titles to showcase the potential of mobile gaming. Its simple, touchscreen-friendly controls made it perfect for mobile devices, and its bite-sized levels were ideal for short gaming sessions on the go. Plants vs. Zombies became a must-have title on the App Store, and its success there further boosted its visibility and sales. Another key factor in the success of Plants vs. Zombies was its wide appeal. While many games are targeted at a specific demographic, Plants vs. Zombies managed to attract players from all walks of life. Its accessible gameplay and charming design made it attractive to casual gamers who were looking for a fun, non-violent game to enjoy during their free time. At the same time, the strategic depth and challenge of the later levels ensured that more experienced gamers found the game engaging and rewarding. Plants vs. Zombies was family-friendly. Parents felt comfortable letting their children play it, and children enjoyed bright visuals, silly zombies, and easy-to-understand mechanics. The absence of graphic violence, replaced instead with cartoonish over-the-top zombie antics, made the game suitable for younger audiences, further broadening its potential fanbase. The game was also a hit with gamers who appreciated its lighthearted tone, which contrasted with the often grim and serious nature of many other popular games at the time. Plants vs. Zombies achieved a masterful balance between challenge and reward, a key ingredient to any successful game. While the early levels of the game were easy enough to hook casual players, the difficulty gradually increased in a way that kept players engaged without overwhelming them. Each new wave of zombies, or type of enemy introduced in subsequent levels, posed a fresh challenge that required players to adapt their strategies, while still being approachable enough to not frustrate. As players progressed, they unlocked new plants, giving them a tangible sense of reward for their efforts. These unlockables provided additional strategic depth, allowing players to experiment with new combination of plants and abilities. At the same time, the game didn't punish players too harshly for failure. Instead, players could restart levels without losing much progress, giving them the opportunity to try again with better strategies. This careful balance of rewarding progression and accessible challenge made Plants vs. Zombies addictive and kept players motivated to continue playing, even through more difficult stages. Another key to the success of Plants vs. Zombies was its ability to build a sense of community and keep players engaged long after they had completed the core game. PopCap Games fostered an active community through social media, fan websites, and forums, where players could share strategies, fan art, and tips. The game encouraged players to experiment with different plant combinations, resulting in a vibrant online community where users could exchange ideas, discuss the game's failures, and showcase their progress. Additionally, Plants vs. Zombies expanded its longevity through regular updates and seasonal events. PopCap kept the game fresh by releasing new content such as limited-time plants, zombies, and special challenges tied to the holiday seasons or special occasions. This not only kept players invested in the game, but also created a sense of anticipation for new content, ensuring that players continued to return. The game's ability to maintain engagement through community involvement and consistent content updates helped it to remain relevant in an industry where games can often fade quickly from public consciousness. Plants vs. Zombies is a game that shines with its high replayability, keeping players engaged long after they've completed the main story mode. From the outset, the game provides a fun and addictive challenge, but it doesn't end there. The replay value is largely driven by the variety of plants and zombies introduced throughout the game, which encourages experimentation with different plant combinations to overcome increasingly complex zombie waves. As players unlock more plants, each with unique abilities, they are given the opportunity to develop new strategies and approaches to defend their home. This strategic depth ensures that no two playthroughs feel the same, and players are motivated to revisit older levels with fresh ideas. Beyond the main campaign, Plants vs. Zombies features multiple game modes and mini-games that provide additional challenges and rewards. These optional modes, such as Zombie Baseball, Be Ghouled, and Last Stand, offer a refreshing break from the core gameplay and provide extra layers of fun. Each minigame has its own unique set of rules, allowing players to experience different gameplay mechanics, from time-limited survival challenges to puzzles. These minigames not only offer variety, but also contribute to the overall replayability by giving players more goals to strive for, such as completing challenges or earning in-game rewards, which further incentivizes continued play. And finally, the game includes the Zen Garden. a peaceful side activity that allows players to grow and care for plants that they've collected. The Zen Garden offers a relaxing, low-stress environment for players to engage with after battling zombies, providing additional gameplay beyond the traditional defense mechanics. Players can earn in-game currency by tending to their plants, which can then be spent on upgrades and bonuses. This rewarding side activity, along with the hidden secrets and achievements to unlock, ensures that players have plenty of reasons to return to Plants vs. Zombies for another round, making it a game that's just as enjoyable after hours of play as it was when you first picked it up. The combination of strategic challenges, bonus modes, and hidden content ensures that Plants vs. Zombies has immense replay value for players of all skill levels and of players of all ages. All in all, I believe that Plants vs. Zombies is one of the best games to ever grace planet Earth. For just $3, you get so much value and replayability, it's hard to not want to play this game. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like. If you guys are new, subscribe. Let me know your opinions below on Plants vs. Zombies, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.